everyone. I'm Christina Pierre. I'm the principal at Sunrise, and I'm very happy to welcome you to our Winter Orchestra concert. We're very proud of the work that our 8th graders have been doing, and we're also very excited to have some of our high school friends back with us again tonight. So remember to silence your cell phones and enjoy the show.
Good evening. I'm Victoria. I play violin and bass. Welcome everyone to our 8th grade orchestra concert. We start the evening off with Aeolian Rock, but we think a better name for it is Animal Rock. This piece features driving rhythms, double stops, and a rock and viola section feature. Enjoy.
It's Tilda, I play violin. Next up, we are very excited to perform for you a collection of traditional Irish tunes. After a beautiful introduction, you will hear Gravel Walk, a fun Celtic fiddle tune. After that, the piece transitions into The Star of County Down, which sounds beautiful and rich like a soaring movie score. The piece concludes with The Rakes of Kildare, a fast driving jig that has really challenged us as an orchestra. We hope you enjoy for The Star of County Down.
Hi, my name is Mr. Weinhold, and I lost my voice. Thank you so much for coming. I just got to tell you a little story about what just happened. You probably heard us rehearsing with the curtain closed. I didn't tell our amazing light operator that we were going to be practicing back here, and she's doing lighting checks and stuff, and we're in the middle of quite a challenging piece, and all of a sudden, boop, the lights all go out. It's pitch black back there. They just kept playing. They have the whole thing memorized. And the lights came up, and we're like, whew. And then about a minute later, boom, pitch black again. Kids are getting out their cell phones, and they remembered the music, and we made it all the way through. It was actually kind of a blast. Here you go. For the Star of County Down. Got to tell you, this is one of my favorite middle school tunes of all time. I hope you enjoy it half as much even as we are going to enjoy playing it.
Grab your chaps, spurs, and boots for this upbeat Western-themed tune. Listen for lively melodies, syncopated rhythms, sliding into notes, and plenty of that country twang. This is Chaps and Spurs.
Hello, I'm Evangeline, and I play viola. We have one more tune to play for you before we invite the high school Philharmonic Orchestra on stage. They will play one piece for you, and then our final piece of the night, we will all perform a piece together. But first, we play for you one of our favorite pieces we learned as 7th graders, but never got the chance to perform, Velocity. With its driving rhythms and soaring melodies, this remarkable piece is guaranteed to get your foot tapping.
I would just like to briefly acknowledge we had a huge amount of students stay after school to audition for the East Metro honors orchestra, and they put these auditions together on their own time, and we recorded them day in and day out the entire month of October. It was a giant undertaking, and the judging process is very elaborate. And at the end of the day, Sunrise did quite well. We had 10 students who made it into the orchestra, and we had 3 alternates, and I would love for you to acknowledge their hard work and their amazing accomplishment. Now, please stand if you made it into honor orchestra or you're an alternate. Really proud of that hard work. And here's Velocity. We've known this one since the end of 7th grade.
Hello, my name is Katie Altoff, and I am the Assistant Director at South Campus. I also work at Sunrise Park Middle School as an instrumental music director, and I have to say one of my favorite things about my current job is I get to hear the 8th grade orchestra and the South Campus Orchestra almost back to back some days. And it's really cool. I've seen the growth from 6th to 8th grade for my whole career, and it's really fun to see the growth from 8th all the way to 12th grade now. And so it's like you get the whole picture, and it's really amazing what these students accomplish with all their hard work in just a few years. We will be performing one song for you this evening, Russian Sailor's Dance by Reinhold Glier. Enjoy.
While everybody's finding their final places, I just want to take a moment, and I even wrote this down. I feel like I'm getting an Oscar. There's a lot of people to thank to put together an evening like this and a program like this. And first and foremost, my music team, Miss Althoff and Miss Gear in particular, the three of us, there's nothing that we don't do without first consulting each other. We're a really tight-knit group, and I am grateful every day to have such talented and kind and team-minded colleagues. I really feel very, very lucky to get to teach and work where I do with such talented and wonderful people that I get to work with. I would like to also thank all of the staff at Sunrise, our tech our tech people who are here today working lights and sound. And this is actually going to be broadcast on the White Bear Cable Access Network. So thank you to all of our TV crew for being here today as well. And thank you to Sunrise Admin for your support of the arts. And also the Booster Club, which runs fundraisers. And actually, I believe they are going to be in the lobby at the end of the performance, and you can donate to them. And I would highly encourage you to do that. All of that money goes back into directly helping our kids have the most dynamic music program that we can give them. And anything that you can offer is greatly appreciated. Finally, a giant thank you to you for all of your support and and all of the many ways that you support our kids and getting them to do what we're hearing them do. And a final thank you to all of our students on stage for their hard work, great attitude, and bizarre antics. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's a very creative group. If you're wondering about the sombreros, so am I. Our final piece is a beautiful arrangement of Scarborough Fair. Last time I talked, I said it was one of my favorite pieces. I said it was one of my favorite middle school pieces, the last one. The first time I heard it, it was played by a high school orchestra, and the second time was by an honor orchestra. That one's maybe a little bit more high school. This one is a true middle school piece, but it's one of the most beautifully written middle school pieces. I really think that you're gonna like it. So I just invite you to get real quiet and sit back and maybe even close your eyes and just take the ride that this piece offers. Thank you all for coming. I forget things. Gabby is going to introduce Scarborough Fair now. Let's give her a giant round of applause, shall we?
Hi, my name is Gabby. I play the viola. Our final piece of the evening is Scarborough Fair, made by famous Simon and Garfunkel in 1966. This beautiful arrangement will be performed by the combined high school and 8th grade orchestras. Listen for the mellow beginning, which builds to an emotional high point. Thank you all for coming.
thank you all for coming. You'll see the middle schoolers next.